Okay, we're back with another episode of High Rated Edison today. Today we have Frankie 321T on 794 rating versus Fante on 1115 rating. So Frankie just outside of the top 200, but Fante into the top 100, although they are skirting the bottom of it. So a loss here could see them leave the top 100. Let's see how it goes for them though. So opening hands are Solidarity, D-Prism, Bottomless, Limiter and Compulse. They've got Raikou, Caius, Black Salvo, Machina Gear Frame, Chaos Sorcerer and Heavy Storm. So this is likely Solidarity gadgets, and we've seen Frankie on this before. This is their like dark machine deck. So it's playing like Black Salvo, Dakoichi, Chaos Sorcerer, Dad. Like it's playing some really cool like dark monsters alongside this like Dakoichi, Black Salvo, Machina package with the kind of Raikou Light Sworn engine to mill as well. So really cool deck. Let's see how they do. Just going to start with set Raikou and pass. Draw for turn is Starlight Road. Okay, not seeing a gadget here. A little bit unfortunate. They're going to set Bottomless, set D-Prism, set Starlight Road and pass. Okay, so pick up for turn there is Dad. This Heavy Storm. Don't do it, Frankie. Don't do it. It's tempting. At least flip the Raikou, yeah. So Raikou flips and takes out the Starlight Road. Oh my god. Oh my god. Does he do it? I don't want to click it. So Trap Dust Shoot. Yeah, we're seeing the Dakoichi now. This is really cool because they've now got Black Salvo into Dakoichi for like a Black Rose if they want it later. But do they play the heavy? They do. They're going to heavy after they hit the Starlight Road. Oh no. It's really rough. Oh, Fante just admits defeat. Yeah, I mean their hand's not doing anything, and they're about to, they're about to be down significant value. Okay, yeah, wow, what a game one. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, at least Fante gets to go first this game. So opening hands, Heavy Storm again somehow. Raigeki Break, Treeborn, Plague and Caius. They've got Limiter, D-Prism, Gear Frame Red, Compulse and Starlight. So this is a bit better. They've got access to a gadget into the Machina engine. I think you just start with the gadgets. Yeah, so red, grab yellow. Yeah, and same again. They're going to set Compulse, D-Prism, Starlight Road. Okay, now Frankie's in trouble if they go for this too early. Pick up a turn there is Allure. They're going to Allure, draws into Raikou, Card Trooper, pitches Plague. Going to set the Raikou, set the Raigeki Break, and pass. Okay, draw for turns the Bottomless. Yeah, going to start with the yellow. Yeah, I think you do just do this, right? So I think, unless there's an imminent threat on board, I think you just keep bringing out gadgets so you don't draw them later. And you just gain advantage early. So red going to go in now. That's going to show Raikou. They're going to hit the Compulse. Didn't hit the Starlight this time. Mills, Gauze, Pot and Raikou. Yeah, yellow going to attempt to get in. That's going to be successful. They're going to set the Bottomless and pass. Yeah, okay, they're probably going to go after that Bottomless. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Why would you do it? Why would you do it in end phase and then not hit the one that was just set? And also, how is Frankie sniping these Starlight Roads? Pass. Draw for turn is Fortress. Do you do it? Do you do it? I think you do it. Treeborn coming out now. They do. Oh man. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. Fante is probably fuming at this. I'd have logged out. I'd have logged out after game one actually, but now I'd definitely log out. Card Trooper coming down now. Mills, yeah, not great. Trap Dust Shoot, Battle Fader, Sangan. Gonna get into one of the gadgets. And pass. Draw for turn is a yellow. Yeah, this is why you get the gadgets out early, because drawing them is just not great. Gear Frame coming down now for Fortress. Fortress pitching one of the gadgets. Yellow's going to get into the Treeborn, and then they're going to Limiter Removal. Yeah, is that in damage? So, oh no, it's for these, right? So that's far. Oh god. Yeah, it's enough for game. Yeah. So that is, so this is 5,000 into 4. So this is 46 plus 36. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Really cool. Really cool. Yeah. Heavy stormed for 2 again after sniping a starlight and still managed to pull it out. What a game. Cool. So game 3, opening hands: Fortress, Deep Prison, Solemn, Green, and Bottomless. Gear Frame, Caius, Plague, Fortress, Minecon, and Black Salvo. Yeah, if you're playing Black Salvo, you normally also play Minecon. Let's see how Frankie wants to start. Just going to start with summon out Gear Frame, grab Fortress, and pass. Draw for turn is red. They're going to start with green, green add, red, pitch red for Fortress, get in with the Fortress, and then with the green. Yeah, this is good. Sets are Bottomless, Deep Prison, and Solemn. Yeah, I was gonna say surely after the double heavy storm, I think you I think you set the Solemn. Draw for turn is Braincon there. They're gonna pitch Fortress to summon Fortress. That's gonna get met with Bottomless. Braincon to take the Fortress. They're gonna Solemn that. Okay. Yeah. This is Deep Prison, so they've also got Mindcon, Black Salvo for Green Gadget for Black Rose, if they really need to out this. What else have they got? They can't Caius because of Mindcon. Yeah. Okay, we're probably about to see Black Salvo come into play. Yeah, nice. So they're going to take the green. Okay, summon the Plague. Yeah, I mean a level 6 is even better, right? But this just plays so hard into the Deep Prison, which we can see, but obviously Frankie can't see. Gonna try and get in. That's gonna get met with Deep Prison now, and that's gonna get destroyed. Yeah, I guess the thing is as well, you'd have Plague and Caius in hand. You'd have a Machina Fortress if you can draw a force, but maybe Frankie's just not wanting to risk a top deck war with a deck like Gadgets. They pitched the Gadget that they searched. So, and they did that quite like immediately. So that kind of tells you that they might have another Gadget in hand. So they probably don't want to go into this with a Plague and a Caius, clear board. But actually, I think this position's just far worse now, right? Yeah, this doesn't feel good. So red Gadget coming down, grabbing yellow. Yeah, I mean, this is 38. This is significant. Set the Mirror Force, pass. Draw for turn is an Avarice, which is not live, but they could use it to stack for Plague to Caius. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to stack the Salvo. Caius the Fortress. Attempt to get in. Going to reveal Mirror Force, and that is just it. Yeah, wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, both players saying GG's, just checking hands. Yeah. Yeah, I can do the Black Rose. Yeah, I mean, Frankie's seeing it now. And, you know, with perfect information, we can see that that was probably the better line. But still, your opponent has a Gadget in hand. They had Mirror Force. Like, yeah, I think they were not winning that game. Up to that sequence of events, they weren't winning. And actually, I thought the Solemn wasn't great on the brain because they have Minecon in hand. But actually, the Solemn was was pretty worth it. And it made Fante able to kind of close this one out quite quickly. Yeah, really cool match. Loved game 1, loved game 2 with the limiter removal. Both these decks just like, what's funny about Gadgets, right, is that it's secretly explosive. It's like a Solidarity and you know, a Gadget summon with a Fortress summon or something like that. It's just crazy amounts of pressure. And it's just so consistent in doing that. We saw them, like Fante obviously kind of bricked it out game 1, we just drawed all spells, but they're probably playing like 6 to 9 Gadgets, probably 8 or 9 Gadgets. So they're definitely like on enough to see them reasonably often. But you know, you're going to brick every now and then. And then this deck, yeah, I mean, it's got so many lines. We didn't get to see many of them this time, but it does just have so many good lines. So cool to see it. And yeah, obviously we saw game 1 was a bit of, you know, cheese. Opponent kind of quit out after the heavy. But yeah, there are definitely lines we could have pointed out to. So like Black Salva into Black Rose, you know, that could have helped them stay alive in this, and that's just such a huge bomb that you can drop. So forgive the pun. So yeah, it's a really cool deck. I'll try and feature some more of it soon. Fante solidifies their position in the top 100 here. But yeah, we'll check in. We'll definitely check in with Frankie, but we'll probably end up checking in with both of these players in the near future.